Hello everyone, I'm Janeda. In this video, I'll be covering and explaining in detail of all scenes shown in this SCR 2.0 trailer posted on August 9, 2024, a premiere video. Let's get into it. Starting off with the new Class 156 passing by probably within the new extension for diesel-only trains. Notice that the first second into the scene, we can see that this is a semaphore signal, and it's animated as the train passes. In the background, we can see a few buildings and a power line, which adds up with the scenery. This scene shows a new station that matches with this sneak peek here, but in different angle. On the right side, the platform seems to be off from another side of the platform. Same thing on the other side as we can see in this sneak peek here. It's kinda similar to Woodhead Lane, but closer. For the station name, we'll find out later in this video. Seems like this train is going towards Edgemead. Wait, what? That's it? That's the trailer? This is unbelievable, SCR told everyone. Okay, just kidding, let's continue. We got a new city area in this scene, which is part of the new extension. On the bottom, we can see the line of trees and the river with sailboats. This is where the sneak peek is located and it's going towards Bay. Next, we can see the Class 158 heading towards this station, which splits up into two tracks. This scene shows a terminal station as there are buffers, which is Bay. A pretty good looking station as usual. Notice that the off indicators are yellowish for some reason. Interesting. We can see the train has turned around. It is likely the same train from the previous scene, and this station has 3 platforms, which is the same with this sneak peek. This could mean that this is a terminal station, Bay. Again, we'll find out the full station name later. This scene shows the new Class 385 in an upgraded station, which is from the sneak peek. So this station is Faymere. The train looks so detailed, look at that. That transition matching with the music beats is good as well. Another scene shows the new Class 313, which is likely a replacement of the Class 508. This train looks good and it goes to Connolly from the station, Ashland Park. This scene shows an Elling Class 397 stopping at Water Newton. This is similar with this sneak peek here with an Elling train. It does stop at Water Newton. This station is slightly upgraded given by the new bench and bins and access to express platforms, which will now have 4 operational platforms for the station. I noticed that the platforms have gotten wider since these platforms will be in use now. Since the Elling trains can stop in this station, what about the express trains? Since express trains can also pass through the station, I guess we'll find out. This scene shows an upgraded station owned by Express. Notice that the car markers shows more car markers, which now includes the 9 to 10 car markers for Class 8OX and an S car marker for HST. The express train itself seems to be the Class 800 given by this train number, meaning we are definitely getting the Class 800 added to this game and possibly longer trains, which is also why we have the 9 to 10 car markers. The next cut shows the station name in the PIS board, and it is obviously West Wyvern. I noticed that the track in the background here, it looks like it's going underneath the surface. This could mean that there will be the tunnel for trains that will terminate at West Wyvern instead of having this goofy overpass. This scene seems to be an upgraded mill castle as shown by the sign here, and it is similar with this sneak peek. This scene shows an upgraded North Shore, which is now owned by Express. This station looks so good. We have the grass outside. This is so people can touch grass in North Shore. The structure itself is so good, including the interior as we can see here. Notice that this station has the lounge now. Another nice addition to this station. This scene shows the Class 185 passing the semaphore signal, which shows a clear animation. These tracks here merges into a single track, which is likely going towards this station. We'll find out the full name for this one later. Additionally, if we look on the train's destination, it shows Rayleigh Bay. That is the name of the terminus station. This scene shows a time-lapse of trains stopping and departing at Edgemead, in addition with 9 to 10 car markers for Class 8OX and SCR markers for HST. On the first frame of this scene, we can see that the Class 800 was likely from the new extension, because in the background, there's a curved track which goes likely towards the new extension. This could mean that express trains are included in the new extension. That is interesting. This scene shows the new Class 156 at Layton City going towards Rayleigh Bay, a new destination that we saw earlier in the scene. The next cut shows new car markers that we saw earlier as well. In the background, the triangle still exists, meaning Layton West has not been removed from this game. This scene shows the same train from the previous scene, which is now at Edgemead. Notice that the train turns around at Edgemead to depart towards the new extension. And one of my subscribers in my comment section is actually right, so congratulations. The next cut shows similar markers from the previous scene, and looks like we are not getting another triangle junction, thankfully. You may see that there's a feather signal. If you think it goes to the new triangle to the new extension, you're wrong, because this feather signal corresponds to this track here. Also, we can see the fourth track that looks like a bypass track from the new extension. This scene shows the same station that we saw earlier, and it is probably after Edgemead. This scene shows the station with a single track, similar with this sneak peek here, but this time we can see the station name called Cornally Bridge. Cornally sounds like Connolly, don't get me wrong. This scene shows the Class 156 passing by the bridge and the station given by the sneak peek. This scene shows the same terminus station from earlier, which is indeed Rayleigh Bay. And then, we can see a sudden express train departing Rayleigh Bay. So this means express trains can come along with the new extension as well. I said some because some trains are electric only. This scene shows an upgraded Stepford Victoria along with the new SCR logo on that building. This part shows a new dispatching UI along with 3 buttons instead of just 1 at a time. The process follows by TRTS, CD meaning closed doors, and RA meaning right away. The pink borders around a button indicates that you should press it next when necessary. Dispatchers can now see the train's exact lateness instead of just on time or minutes late. This part shows the new driving GUI, which was from the first 2.0 sneak peek. We can see a pop-up UI as you finish a station. The real time has moved to the bottom middle of the screen, which now includes the second at all time, instead of just hovering it to see the real time. Additionally, we can see that the next stop after Edgemead is Aslockby, which is the first station after entering the new extension, and the distance between said stations are not too far away. This scene shows an upgraded Class 321, which looks amazing by the way, and it is located on the new Nosha depot. The next cut shows the cab, which is the thumbnail of the trailer video. It looks amazing as well. This part shows the other side of the new driving GUI. Looks like this green indicator appears to be the suggested speed. For example, if the next signal is caution, the suggested speed will be aimed at 45 miles per hour. The first few frames of this part You can see that the green bar shows how much you are accelerating. As we can see, the current speed or the blue indicator accelerates by a tiny bit. So meaning the higher the green bar is, the faster you accelerate. The brake bar functions the same but opposite, which is braking or decelerating. This means that we will learn how to drive again with a new driving system. That's why the operations director stated that QT trainings will be paused for 1 week after the update comes out. Back to the trailer. A yellow bar will appear when entering the platform of the station. The said bar may appear on other things as well. On the top left corner of the screen, we can see that we have new buttons. The test button, which I assume that is an alpha test server, points and experiences. I think clicking this button will appear the new points shop. Lastly, the back to menu button, where you can use the respawn instead of just resetting your character. This scene shows the class 195 that goes to Rayleigh Bay. The next cut shows the current station name inside the train itself, as Lockby. So this station is as Lockby. This scene shows the new class 385 at Stepford Central. Notice that on the right side of the scene, there's a new pillar. This means we are getting new pillars throughout all the platforms for the station. This scene shows an upgraded HST at Rayleigh Bay, terminating and turning around to go back to Edgemead and beyond. This scene shows the class 377 at Whitefield Lido. Notice that not only the destination is displayed here, but also the next stop is included. This scene shows the Voyager class 220 passing by as Lockby going towards Rayleigh Bay, as seen by the train's destination, Rayleigh Bay. This scene from earlier now shows the class 185 going towards Lockby, while the class 156 that is likely going towards Carnally Bridge, as seen by merging into a single track, is waiting for the said train to be cleared. The right side of the scene shows a bunch of parked trains as well. This scene shows 3 trains departing from West Wyvern at the same time. In the background, we can see these tracks surfaced from the tunnel as we saw earlier, so we are definitely having the tunnel now. The curved tracks on the left side is probably from the sidings based on this sneak peek here. The last scene shows a time-lapse of a sunset with trains passing by within the new extension. And that's it. The trailer has revealed many new things, and I think there are more things that we haven't seen yet, including the new menu, guarding UI, and possibly upgraded stations. Since we have the trailer, I can finally feel that the update itself is nearby, possibly by this month or even this week. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, it will be appreciated. See you on 2.0.